Hello everybody, this is Amy Prince. Welcome all of you to fantastic English learning program from Basic for Better English. And now I'm going to tell you about some most important instructions for learning English, how to be skilled in English and what to do. Somebody asked me a lot of questions. Some guys tell me, hi, how can I be skilled in English within a very short time, and what to do and how to memorize and so on. But dear friends, I'm going to tell you about the right instructions how to be skilled in English within a very short time. Yes, somebody gets a lot of problems whenever they speak in English, and we'd like to overcome all of the problems and try to be as a native speaker and try to be as a fast and fluent speaker. And of course you should try to speak in English very smoothly and spontaneously. The course will be finished at one stage. If you're a student of a course for 1 month, 1.5 months, 3 months, 6 months or 1 year, at one stage your course will be completed, but the instruction to be followed for the long life, and as long as you follow the instruction, you can improve your skill, you can develop day by day, and after a few days you will be surprised to see your own progress and own performance. It would be really awesome and fantastic. Yes, dear friends, it's time to start. Now, tips. Number 1, imagine English is your first language. We have to think English is our first language. We have to think we have 2 mother tongues. One is Bangla and the other is English. The moment you think it's my mother language, it's my mother tongue, you can overcome all the obstacles for learning English. Somebody told me, I feel a lot of nervousness when I speak in English. And somebody tell me, I get a lot of mumbling or stammering when I speak in English. And somebody get a lot of sweating. They are getting a lot of sweating at the time of speaking English. And somebody feel thirsty. They think, give me some water. I feel very thirsty when I speak in English. Dear friends, all are funny. You can overcome all the obstacles for learning English, to present in English, if you think it's my first language. So, of course you have to think it's my first language. When you speak our mother tongue, our first language, we don't feel any type of hesitation, any type of nervousness, any sweating, any stammering or mumbling or anything at all. And of course, you have to think it's my first language. 50% English learning has been completed, and the rest of the 50% is a matter of practice. And of course, all the practice facilities are available in Basic. So dear friends, all of you are welcome to Basic and practice with us. And of course, thanks for joining us, all of you. Now let me talk about the next one. Number 2, listening. Listening is the most important skill for learning English. And of course, if you have a look at a little baby, you'll see a baby can speak a language within 1 or 2 years only by the listening. But unfortunately, we don't listen at all in our country. In school, college, university, there isn't any listening system. And that's why the students of Bangladesh are much weak in listening. But you have to be careful about listen, and listen. You should remember, the better you listen, the better you can speak. The awesome you listen, the awesome you can speak. So dear friends, to be a fantastic speaker, of course you should be a good listener. And try to speak what you listen very smoothly and spontaneously. And let me tell you about the writing. To improve your writing skill, you should try to write minimum 1 page daily. You can write about your future plan, about your day-to-day life, and about your feelings, your liking, your disliking, and your activities. You can describe everything in writing. And of course you can write paragraph, composition, assignment, report writing, and whatever you like. And sometimes you can try to write some song or poem. And of course you should try to present it yourself. Dear students, and if you want to write everything in English, especially in your examination, it's not possible over the night. But if you practice day by day, bit by bit, of course at one stage you will be very nice writer. You can write everything creatively and answer, and of course creatively. And the next one is speaking. Yes, to be a fluent speaker, to be a nice speaker, of course, you should speak as your first language, as I told you. And there are three types of practice, Group practice. In a group, you can make a group where you can practice together. And pair practice means one and one. I mean, you can make a pair with a friend. You can try to find out some friend who are much interested for English speaking, one or some friends, no problem, but you can try to speak with them. You can make a short game. Next 3 hours, next 30 minutes, no Bangla, you can try to speak in English. And next 1 hour, no Bangla. Next 3 hours, no Bangla. Next 6 hours, even next 24 hours, no Bangla. If you successfully achieve your goal, and next you can extend your time and try to speak for 7 days, no Bangla, for 1 month, no Bangla, and really the result is awesome. And the last one is self-practice. Self-practice means solo practice. Whenever you are alone, there isn't anyone with you, you can try to practice yourself. It's very effective practice. You can practice in front of standing or looking glass. You can practice to talk to a tree, closing the room. You can practice alone in different situation, in different time. You can try to practice. That result is really awesome. But practice makes man perfect. There isn't any alternative of practice if you want to be skilled in English, especially in spoken. And of course, reading, yeah. Of course, you should try to read 1 page daily. You can read magazine, newspaper, or text, whatever you like to improve your reading skill. And we are much worried about a lot of things, especially right or wrong. But dear friends, let me tell you about, don't worry about your right or wrong. You may be some wrong or mistakes or some blunder, but it is not a matter of worried. You shouldn't be worried. You should try to speak in English. At the first stage, there may be a lot of wrong, but day by day, you can improve yourself. After a few days, the mistake and wrong will be minimized. And after 1 month, and after 2 months, after 3 months, you'll be surprised to see there isn't any mistake at all. You can also speak everything as a first language. There isn't any problem. Then you'll be surprised yourself to see your own performance. And of course, I'm going to tell you, don't show any lame excuse. The men who are failure, they are looking for a lot of excuse. But if you give a lot of excuse, if you show a lot of excuse, your excuse will be success. But you can be success. To be success in English speaking, English skill, of course, don't find any excuse. Moreover, you should try to overcome all the excuse. If you see the weather is rainy, you can try to speak in about the rainy weather. If your mentality is very sad, you can try to say something about your mentality. But in any circumstances or situation, you shouldn't stop your practice. And of course, let me tell you the next one. Attend the classes, debate, games, and practice. In basic, there's a lot of practice system. You will have to attend. You'll have to be attentive and attend all the classes, all the debate, all the practice, both indoor and outdoor, and the games and so on. And of course, you can be a very nice speaker within a very short time, inshallah. And the next one, be confident. Confidence is the base of all success. If you want to be skilled, if you want to be successful, of course, you have to be much more confident. And definitely, you can achieve a very good skill in English. Dear students, thank you very much. Thanks for listening me, and thanks for being with me also. And I hope, of course, you will be a very skilled in English. You will be very nice speaker. You will be very nice writer. You will be very nice presenter in English, in both listening, reading, writing, and speaking, even in phonetics. Phonetics is so much important also for learning English. Somebody can speak in English, but it's not phonetical. But my instruction, if you want to speak in English, if you say a single word, that single word should be in English and should be in standard English. And you have to be phonetical. Try to speak in phonetical English. And of course, it would be so easy and interesting and rhythmic to listen. You can speak in English with a lot of joy, a great joy. And the listener will get a lot of enjoy when they listen to you. So dear students, thanks once again for being with me, and thanks for joining me also. And I hope to see you once again on specific different topics. Until then, bye-bye.